Hi, my name is Walter and I'm here together with Dennis, my cameraman. Hi Dennis. And we're going to create a video on the warping of Magic the Gathering cards. It all started with a tweet from the professor of the Tolarian Community College in which he showed banned cards fresh from Rivals of Ixalan packs. In jest, I sent him a picture with very flat cards from Rivals of Ixalan from Belgium. So I thought, well, let's ask the community if they also have this problem and if we can see if this is really an American or an American anti-European thing. The reactions were actually quite astounding. Lots of Americans said they were banned. Some actually said they weren't. So that's a bit of a problem because we're not really sure which cards from America are banned and which aren't. However, all people agree that European cards were far better than the American ones. Even the Mana League, with John as always, shared that cards from Canada were also not banned. And that's probably because they are produced in Belgium. Yes, Canada probably has Belgian cards rather than American cards. Now, I did experience some quality issues with cards here in the Netherlands, and that was actually from a bundle. But when we looked closely to the bundle itself, it said that these cards were made in America. Whereas the normal booster packs from pre-release and the booster boxes are made in Belgium. Now, I did experience a quality issue with some Kaladesh cards. I organized a tournament at home and actually bought a bundle to have this sealed deck tournament. And some of the cards were really smothered and the quality was really less from what we are used to have. Then I figured out that all the bundles are made in America. So it actually says on the box, made in USA, die manufactured in China. So that might also explain why these cards are of a lower quality. The shop owner from which I bought these boxes and the booster packs told me that in Europe there were also some quality issues with Amonkhet. I did not buy any of these packs, so I can't tell anything about that. But it was really striking that the cards from the bundles are of a lower quality than those from the booster boxes from Europe. The booster packs are made in Belgium. All the booster packs from pre-release and from booster boxes are manufactured by Cartamundi, the company that has been making these cards, Magic the Gathering cards, almost from the beginning. Now, there was somebody on Twitter who said to me that if we were going to do a quality test on these cards, we also need to have one of the Cartamundi earlier packs, in this case Prophecy, to make sure that to see if the results are the same for these older packs. Finally, we also want to test a few revised cards because these are already from the pack, they're saturated, and that's why we are going to include those as well. Now, in some tweets it was suggested that moisture could be the reason for the bending, especially with the foil cards, and I can already tell you European foil cards also bend, but that has to do with the plastic layer and the paper layer. However, American paper cards bend a lot, and here in the Netherlands we haven't actually experienced that, and we are a very wet country. So if we have some old revised cards, and these are Dutch, well, they are in English, but these were created in Belgium. These cards have been exposed to a lot of moisture. They've been exposed to a lot of Dutch weather. So these are already saturated. And we're very curious on how these cards would do in our quality test. So we've decided to do some tests with these cards. We don't try to be scientific, although we do try to have a scientific approach. So that means that we're going to mark the cards to set them apart. The American cards will get an A on the cards. The Belgian cards will have a B. We already know how prophecy cards look like. We already know how revised cards look like. So if we would happen to find Rekindling Phoenix or Ristic Study in one of these packs, don't worry, we'll use them as giveaways. At the end of this video, we will tell you how you can win them. So, without much further ado, before we go to explain what the test will be, let's crack some packs. So, let's start with a bundle from America. It actually says, I don't know if you can read this, but made in the USA, die manufactured in China. So, let's use a knife. Learned that from Rudy, Alpha Investments. There you go. So I actually like these bundles. They have a lot of stuff in them. So this is just a filler. Got plenty of those. Nice booklet, all kinds of stuff. So actually we are for this. Well, I'm going to open the American one first because I want to show you these booster packs. Because these packs, and then I compare them now to the European ones, and they are different. I don't know if you can actually see this, but the color is a bit different, and the package itself is also a bit different. I'm going to open all the packs because I just want to know if there's any value in these packs. So let's get started. So, you can see with these packs that they're made in the USA. Let's double check. It says made in USA. It says right here. The question is, how do you open packs? I open them like bags of crisps. So, and as you can see, I want to do that, but it opens already in a kind of different fashion, as we'll see with the European ones. So, we have... And yeah, we have a foil, so that's good. So we have an American foil card. It's a Mausoleum Harpy and a land and a golem. So again, I will try to open this as if it were a bag of crisps, and then you will see that these packs are really different, right? So if I open them, they are more flimsy than the European ones. And it's Azel's Gateway. This will buy us, I think, 2 booster packs. So let's continue this booster pack challenge. This one actually will be one of the giveaways, right? So look at the end of this video, wait, watch the video, and then have a look at what it will be. And the Immortal Sun. Well, I think this would actually help us to buy a new booster pack as well. And no foil, that's a pity. Oh, this has made things very easy for me. It's a Twilight Prophet. Actually, the Twilight Prophet will be part of the giveaways. At the time of recording, this will be $9.55. So. Then tender should dry it. I have to look that up, but I'm not sure what the tender should dry it is. We'll see what we'll do with this. That's high value. And another foil. That's good. That's good. Doesn't really matter if it's a common because we want to have these foils to see if they are banned. Well, before we continue to the Belgian packs, they're not warped from the packs, right? So these are actually quite flat. I have a single card. This looks okay. That's nothing going on there. Not the atrocious pack that the professor had. I can even have some cards here. Right, they're all fine. All fine. There's nothing wrong with these cards. So we'll see at the end if there's anything different from that. So let's get to the cards from Cartamundi. So I hope this will work because this will be different, right? So if you open these packs, you can open them like a bag of crisps, like this, right? So it's different. These are sturdier packs. So that could also be a Dominaria. Waiting for that. And the rare is the Tulpa Primal Dawn. I don't think this is one of the higher rares. We'll have a look. Maybe it will be put to the prize pool. We'll see. Again, bag of crisps. Right, this opens differently. I can pull this. I'm really pulling really hard, and it's not. And an Angrath. Oh, that's interesting. A European Angrath. So this will be part of the prize pool. Is at $10 right now. So this is getting more exciting. So don't worry, this will not be put into the test, but it's for you to win. Bloodsun. I think Bloodsun, well, it stands at around 325 right now. We'll see. Yeah, and we have, I'm actually more happy about this and about this, strangely enough, because now we have a foil to compare with the American one. So we'll go into this later on, but we are going to put these two foils from America and from Belgium next to each other, see what happens to them. And we have Hadanis Climb. I don't think that's a very good rare in price, so we could put that to the test. And the Tanager Dried, already have this one, and no foil. So we have one foil from the Belgian card, so there will be one test in which we're going to compare the American foil with the European one.